We ain't added no music to this time. Because once again, this app done, whatchamacallit, took off the music that we had on here in the background. So you guys most know how I usually do it. Listen to the wonderful sounds of South Central Los Angeles, California. This is, what week is this? Since I get to one of my Instagram accounts, pull it up. As soon as it does come up. Alright, this is week. That's what I forgot. I gotta go into Friday one because we did change it up. This is week 58. Week 58. Sessions 2. Let's see, because last week was 271. It was 276. Hold on a second, y'all. Make sure I think it's right. So 276 or 280. Week 58. The Business Minded Leaders, aka the Wilson Motivational Inspirational Post. Only July 14th. And we're going to be speaking on the post from July 10th through today, July 14th. And there's some really deep ones, so we're going to need the music for this. Like I said, we'll just keep the authenticity of the sounds of Los Angeles and things of that nature. Birds chirping in the background, all that good stuff, you know. Just got home from work and just realized that, oh, we got to do the podcast. It's Friday before I forget. And before I actually get settled down and everything. So let's go on and hit it, ladies and gents. Let's get popping. All right. So for July 10, 2017, Blessed Mondays, I say you can learn a lot of wisdom from older generations that came up on morals and values. Take heed of the words, for the wisdom is as richer than gold and more better than rubies. I was going to use some different type of stones and everything to say that, but it's all good. Reason as to why I had mentioned that was me and my grandfather, we had went to different part of California and whatnot. A place in California that I like because it's very artsy and it's close, like kind of close to my old high school as well too, Fairfax High. But it's like around the Fairfax area. But have you ever been to California? You live in California? You ever heard of Culver City? Yeah, Culver City has a different type of vibe. It's like connected low key to Venice Beach and whatnot. So. And the beach type fire right there. But it's like a very artsy type of vibe. We go to certain areas of Culver City. And I tend to like it. Over there or whatnot. It's a whole different experience. I mean, it gets kind of closer to like Beverly Hills and stuff like that. I care less about Beverly Hills, whatever. And the bourgeois individuals over there. But Culver City, like I said, is more artsy and it's cool. So, you know, I like it like that. But, when we was over there, because we went over there for some other stuff and whatever, and then my grandfather had stopped by an old co-worker's house that he had worked back in 1979. So, yeah, it took about a long time ago. And, yeah, I think the lady, she's up in her, I think she was 65, my grandfather 62, her husband, the chick's husband, I think was 75, 73, something like that. So you got folks that's like really up there. That's just why I say take heed of the wisdom for older generations, because they was, you know, they was talking about the good old days and things of that nature, how they met over at the job and different stuff like that. But at the same time, they talk about other things, you know, that gave different foundational wisdom, to which while I was sitting down just listening to what they was talking about and was taking cues of different things that they was talking about that I could actually use for my business and use for life especially. So wherever you have somebody that's way older, I mean like up in the 50s going up, and they give you game and wisdom on life and things, take heed. Reason being is because they've been here longer than we have. I will say, for instance, somebody's up in their 30s, but they still learning. Same thing in their 40s. You're still learning, you're still growing. I mean, you're still growing in any other age. But I think once you get like 50 going up, you push more wisdom out there. So take heed of what you hear from individuals that have been in the game longer than we have. And the reason being is because once you really take heed of what it is that they are giving out, which wisdom they're giving out, you can also use that as well too. The reason why I say morals and values, because if you look at the older generation, they actually did have morals and values that they have followed by. They have rules and regulations that they have followed by that made them the person that they are today. But most likely, the generation that came up on respect. Because if you remember, back in the day, it wasn't easy for African Americans or Asian Americans and Spanish Americans and whatnot, to do the type of things that we do in this country, United States, and things of that nature. I mean, it's a whole different time zone and stuff. I mean, it's a little bit more tougher and things. The reason why I mentioned Anglo-Saxons is because a whole different story over that part. But other than that, though, you do want to do is that you listen to the stories of the older. Listen to their stories. You're going to keep hearing the same stories, but you go hear the same story and they go say something that's going to apply to you in your life. You're going to be like, whoa, like I heard the story so many times, but I never heard it this way before. So take a look at it from a foundational standpoint like that. But at the same time, take heed of their wisdom. Let's continue. So, on the Grind Tuesdays, July 11, 2017, I said life is an everlasting stages of changes. With change, you have to understand the plot of the film in order to progress in the next chapter. Like I mentioned before, life does hit you with unexpected things, and life will get at you and test you. Even if your bank account gets negative, but you can't really trip about it because you get paid the following next couple days, But you want to make sure that the negative balance don't go way over with overages, because you know how the banks do. They charge you extra amount of dollars for something that you don't have in your account, which always amazes me how we in this world, we get funds to take care of business we need to take care of. And then somehow, when we don't have the money, what tends to happen is that we have something come out from our account, like bills or whatever, and then sometimes go over, and then we get hit with overages. Then we think to ourselves, where the hell does the bank come with a physical ass money from, to which we get hit with? And then we got to pay them back that same amount or more to make sure that our bank account balance is steady. So life will hit you with one of those where you just start cussing up a storm because you try to save money and things of that nature, but then here's the jump off. You stop and you reflect. You talk to God about it. God will show you who He is when He holds your account without getting more overages. While I mention that story, it's going to happen to me this week. A little situation like that happened to me actually a couple of days ago, whatever. Some little bills that came out and whatever, and the funds I had kind of like went over and things of that nature. So I got hit for like a little small charge. Nothing major. But even with the small charge, so I was able to, by the grace of God, not get hit with another charge. But the blessing behind that right there is that got paid, everything else was settled. So I was cool with that. I was cool. Because I was almost teed off, like, really? But like I said, God will show you who He is. To where you really look and you see some when you really look and he shows you who he is, and you look in your bank account balance, you're like, okay, still the same. That's changed for the past 2 days. And then when you get your check, it balances everything out. That's all but God. I know some of y'all don't believe in God, but like I always keep saying before, I can't really say I don't care because I do care. But at the same time, it's between you and God what you guys talk about. If you don't believe in God, hey, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, he's going to show you who he is. Trust me. If you don't think he has to show you who he is now, just keep living. He going to let you know who he is. Especially if you go out to call on him. Because he does come right on time. And that's not no cliche saying that's true. But at the same time, though, with life, it is a movie plot. Because you got different scenes, you got different scenarios. And I kid you not, I'm gonna give you know what, you guys, try this out for a size. Try this test out. Try talking to somebody for about 5 minutes. After you talk to somebody for 5 minutes and everything, close your eyes and see if you can remember everything that just been said and happened in that 5 minutes. The reason why I say that is because there be moments and times where, I'll give you a good example. My job, LAX. You guys said the aircraft that's over that just flew past by. I'm like up close and personal right next to the aircrafts. Big 757s, 777-700s, double deckers and international aircrafts, things of that nature. I mean, big aircrafts where you use different high lift trucks to get inside and clean and hop off. There be times where I'll be, especially in the morning rush between 8 and part of 11 o'clock, where it's like real fast paced. There be times I'll be on the aircraft with a crew, we got 7 minutes. Bam. I stop and catch my breath. So when I stop and catch my breath, I reflect back what just happened in that 7 minutes. Part of the dialogue, part of grabbing this, grabbing that, cleaning this, cleaning that, vacuuming this, vacuuming that, getting on, getting off, helping the rest of the crew out, bam, 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 poof. It's almost like a samurai. Before they plan their attack, they see it. And then when they see it, they go ahead and do it. Or after they've done the attack, they go back and revision. If you ever see The Last Samurai, there's a scene in the movie where, I forgot old boy's name that supposedly played the hero. They should have a Japanese character do that. But other than that, though, there's a scene where I think some dudes was trying to get him. And the dude, Tom Cruise or whatever, I think he played in Last Samurai. I think Tom Cruise. Other than that, his character, whatever, was surrounded by some dudes that, tried westernize Japan and all that good stuff. At least the Japanese cast. So they was trying to attack him. But before that happened, what he did was he, did his movements, bam. But he stopped and he had a reflective flashback to which he saw the movements that he did in slow motion formation. And it was crazy. So sometimes I would have some thoughts like that. Move fast, but stop and you look back. Try that exercise. Try the exercise one day where you just moving fast paced for 10 or 15 minutes. Then stop, breathe, look back. That right there shows you a different chapter of your life. Different chapter of your story. That right there shows that you need to just slow down. And that is a big aircraft. That is international. I can tell by the body of it. But that's what life will really show you in movie plots and things of that nature. Even certain things that you have said. You just have to stop, reflect, listen, and continuing on. So let's go on with the next chapter. So with Motivation on Wednesdays, July 12th, 2017. The struggles of life can make you turn dark, cold, hateful, jealous, angry, and so many other things. Well, life makes you feel that way. Turn to God for peace and remember His blessings He's done for you. What I said about the Tuesday things in continuation for Wednesday. Because you can really have a bad day, get pissed off at the world, get pissed off at yourself for the shit that, excuse my language, but the things that you haven't done just yet. To the point where you start conjuring up dark energy. Dark energy means you just angry for no apparent reason. You try to get happy, but you can't get happy because you piss off about something. To the point where that does happen, you really feel your heart pacing more. You can't think properly. The way you talk to people and things gets very negative and things of that nature. That's when you need to turn to God and us as well too. You know, if you like comedy or like something that relaxes you, hey, do what relaxes your mind to get you at the stage that you're in. And you start to feel better. It works. It works. Everything, I'm going to be real. Why I make these posts? I don't make these posts each and every week just to make them. I make them because I actually apply these principles to my life. At the same time, these be the same things I'll be going through. So why not hear from a real point of view of a person that's actually going through it to give you guys game on how you can get from it. Because we also feeling dark, you also do talk to God. You know, you're not going to immediately feel happy just right there and then. But God will give you some things to make you feel more cheerful. That's where you really start counting your blessings. That's where you really start seeing what He has done for you to the point where you're just like, man, all that dark energy that's trying to come up, name Jesus is gone. Period. Because you're not about that. You're about feeling uplifted, feeling great, feeling good. Like you can take over the world, take over the universe. But forget take over that. Just leave an impact that would truly bless somebody. So, were you feeling dark? Take it to God, man. I'm telling you, make everything better. And these not. I think these American Airlines aircraft are flying the other side. That is, looks like Lufthansa because it's not United and it's not Delta. Actually, I take that back. That is Delta. That's either a Delta, probably one of the Airbuses goes in the 500. Like I said, I've been working at LAS for almost damn near 5 years, so I kind of know some of these aircrafts. Know the size, can tell by the tail and the body which aircraft it is. Let's continue. So on Daily Tips Thursday, July 13, 2017, I said to conquer your biggest beast in life, you have to fight through the hell of fear in order to have a blessed and fulfilled life. And that goes in continuation with today's post for July 14, 2017, Boss Ass Fridays. You have it in you to do great things that can truly impact lives. The thing is this though. What are you afraid of that's stopping you from doing great things? Think about it. And the one for Thursday was to conquer your biggest beast in life. You have to fight through the hell of fear in order to have a blessed and fulfilled life. And then the other one was about you could do great things, but what's stopping you? So the beast of fear, there's different type of beasts in this world. We ain't talk about animals. We talk about in a different figurative speech. The different beasts in this world. You have the beast of strength, the beast of knowledge, the beast of understanding, the beast of hard work, dedication that we do in the gym and things of that nature. Different type of beast. We also have the beast of fear. And that is international. And the Beast, no, that's another Delta one. That looks like one in there. Oh, that's one of the Airbuses. But yeah, you do have the Beast of Fear. The Beast of Fear is that crankly voice in your head that says, oh, a new opportunity has came up, but you're not qualified because you don't have a degree or A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Or, I know you want to try something new, but you don't have the money to do that. Or, I know you said that you wanted to run or exercise today, but we're just going to be lazy and not go do something new and instead just do the same thing we've been doing about the past 20 years. That's the Beast of Fear. Or, for those of you very talented, you got your gift that you've been blessed with, and it's great, but I don't think you're really ready for what comes with the prime time and things of it. So you got the Beast of Fear that will come and knock at your door each and every day when opportunity comes up. And sometimes you get skeptical of the opportunity because sometimes money may be involved with it to where you got to pay a little something in order to do what you need to do. Or opportunity comes up where you don't need to pay nothing, but you're just too afraid to move on. But if you do have a talent that can truly bless and impact others, use that talent to bless and impact others. I was listening to something today, listening to a motivational music producer's post and everything. Actually, get some more game. It was a post that came out from this cat by the name of Postman from LiveOutBeats.com. Music producer. He did an ebook on how to sell beats online and everything. So this little audio that he had came out in 2010. I still listen to it from time to time. It comes up on my iPhone. And while I was listening to it, he said some things that I heard him say before. Dang, Delta aircraft's really flying out. That's one of the little, whatchamacallit, Super 80s and whatnot. My apologies. I'm just looking at the aircraft flying over and everything while walking. Just seeing one that Delta, smaller jets, they big jets, Airbuses, and one of the 57s. Or probably the Airbus 800. I can tell by the colors, say their colors like reddish kind of burgundy with the blue and like dark mid blue and that white underbelly. But other than that though, back to the topic. So I was listening to the cat and he said something that I heard him say a whole lot of times. But the crazy thing is what he said came out differently to the point which in my mind it's like, okay, we're going to apply that. We're going to do that, we're going to do that, we're going to switch this up, we're going to do that. You can listen to something 1,000,000 times, but don't hear the message because your mind is not really getting it at the moment. But you can hear it something 1,000,000 times once more again. To which when the message does hit your eardrums and hits your heart, you understand completely what's been said. See, in order to kill the beast of fear, you have to walk through it. You have to go up to the beast of fear and just, as we say in the hood, take off on them. What take off on them means, especially in the hood, that means if you're in a fight with somebody, you know how boxers, when they start throwing punches, start throwing about 10 hit combos and things like that, they take it off on that person. In the hood, we call that take off, where you just keep pat, just keep punching. That's how you gotta do with the beast of fear. But the beast of fear, you just gotta keep throwing blows. Keep throwing blows. Keep throwing blows. Keep throwing blows to knock the beast of fear back. So when you knock the beast of fear back, guess what? You feel more confident to share your dream. Not share your dreams, but share your talents to the world. I'm a music producer. Not your average music producer, though. Not like most music producers say, be making beats like each and every day and things of that nature. I'm more over the past year since I've been working. And I think 2013 was kind of slow my momentum. Part of 2012, going 2013. And to now, had my momentum for making music it's been very. There's some folks I'm working with music. Truth reality is I'm not really pushing hard enough on it because I'm fighting the fear on different things that comes along when working alongside music, but on the business side of it. But at the same time, other aircraft is high in the air. But other than that, on the same time though, I'm fighting the beast of fear each and every day, just throwing blows back. Oh yeah, you may get me sometimes, but I come back full, fast, and hard. Go pow, knock on the ground, just take off on the beast of fear. I mean, just go pow, 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 bing, and then boom, 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 and then and then. I don't know what sound it goes, but I do that, that. I'm used to just so I do sound effects. But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying now. So I knocked down the fear, and I keep pushing myself to do something greater each and every day. That's what you guys got to do. You guys got to do something greater each and every day to continue to progress, continue to make things happen, continue to share your talents with the world. Because trust me, once you do that, the money itself's going to come, but your mindset be on a whole different level to where the money is not going to fully, it's going to matter, you got to pay a little bills and, want to set a foundation for your family and things of that nature and stuff like that. But the money though, it's not going to be like on your hard main focus like it will be when you're broke. I'm going to tell you right now, when you're broke and you try to search for money, money's going to run away for you. And the reason why it's going to run away for you is because you are trying to go after something that you know is not going to last so long. Money comes, money goes. That's just the way it is. If you can think back to the age of 4 or wherever you got your first dollar, even if it's just a first penny, think about it from that point of view. And then from that point of view, once you think about to now, the age that you're at, how much money have you really accumulated over the years? If you can really think that far back. But at the same time, how much stuff did you spend that money on over this past couple of years? To which, when you really look at it from that point of view, money comes, money goes. Nothing in this life stays. I'll give you guys a good example with that. A couple weeks ago, I got 2 iPhone fixes. One was my old iPhone 6 I had got back in 2014 when Apple had announced them. Another one was one that my little sister had. So with me, I kind of update my iPhone like each and every year or whatever. Not quite sure I'm going to get the iPhone 8 this year though. Not really feeling that design as much. And iOS 11, I got the beta on my phone right now, which is pretty cool. And I got it on my iPad, so I'm cool on that. But I know the iPhone 8, the iOS 11 OS is going to be a little bit more different on there because of the different technologies they're going to have on the new iPhone. But even with that, the iPhone 6 battery, on both of the iPhone 6s, the battery, went bad after 3 years. So I got both of them fixed. And my sisters, they kind of clumsy with the phone, so the youngest one, she had broke the screen, was cracked first, and then really messed it up to the point where you can see nothing on it, and whatever. Then the battery shacked up, so I went to get that fixed last. But the one that I had, I gave to my sister because I got a 6S the next following year or whatever. She had it. She broke the screen the first time. I took it to the App Store. I think what it was, 2015, whatever. Got it fixed. Cool. $128 came out the pocket for the screen fix. I'm telling you right now, get Apple screen fix costs $128. That right there is I don't think that's American Airlines, but that is a 777. You can tell by the jets in the body. But yeah, that's the first time. So the second and third time, my little sister had broke the screen, or cracked the screen. She got it fixed on her own self. I said, you'll get that phone fixed on your own self. I ain't gonna do it. Straight up. And the fourth time I did it because, well, the battery was jacked up and had a cool little payday 2 weeks ago and everything. I was able to get both phones fixed. Now, both phones getting fixed, $288 or $228, not $288, my bad, $228. $79 to get the battery change. And then you have $128 to get the screen fixed. And then you got that tax that about $20, something like that, percent, or well, something. It was something crazy. To which you look at the tax like, what the hell? And then you see why it was higher than what it is. Crazy thing is, I got the money, for the nice paycheck and everything, but the money had went out because I was getting some things fixed and do some other things, whatever. So money come, money goes. So wherever your talent is, share it with the world. You see what part one. You see the part one. I put it this way. You see the other part of my talent I'm doing, speaking, talking on this podcast each and every Friday, then each and every Tuesday or Monday, while I'm at the beach, doing the video podcast on Periscope, which I think also go on Facebook Live and things of that nature too. So, yeah. So it's like one of the things I love to do when my mind is actually focused and my mind is right. Same thing with music and other things as well. So wherever talents you have, trust me, you go find individuals who sometimes may be crazy as hell or whatever, or sometimes maybe kind of off. But at the end of the day, they go see your talent, but they go see more in you than you see yourself. Then again, you go see what's in you as well, but you're not going to fully see it because you blocking out what it is you don't want to become. Or in my case, I think one of my bros that actually work with the music, I think he actually see me like a little bit as a music manager. I'm supposed to be a music producer. I don't want to be a music manager because the business part that comes with it. But there be some times where it comes out from me and I don't notice it. Or be at my job and you guys hear me say so many times, my boss, management, they really know how to properly manage. But I see my parents, because they be managers at different jobs and everything, they entrepreneurs their own self, so that's just why you see me as an entrepreneur right now. But I see how they operate business, but also study other folks too, and see how they get down. But then I also know when it comes to business things, I'm very much more mild-mannered. Because I could easily bring the hood out for me and be like, boom, 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 boom. But I know what comes from a business setting, you put pride and everything else to the side. And you just talk with individuals as they're human. Make them feel comfortable. And they really will appreciate you more like that. I have many of my coworkers like, dude, why you don't go apply for manager or supervisor? I said choose not to because there are certain individuals that's up in those positions so I don't really want to work with like that one-on-one. And it's not because of who they are, it's because of the pride that they display, that they have to have the know-it-all for everything. So I like to stay behind the scenes and just watch everything and see what happens. So when somebody new that's coming, and I can actually feel their energy and could tell that, okay, this dude who is now a manager, this chick manager, they probably gonna still be here for about, 1-2 years. Or as I've been predicted with some managers that's been in the job, they've been there for about a couple of months and then they left because of the crap that goes on behind the scenes. It's a sad shame, but when you really start getting deep into entrepreneurship and business like that, you really your mind starts to change. You're not like everybody else. You're not like everybody else. And it's very obvious. Because when you talk to certain people one-on-one and ask them what it is that they want to do, where they goals and dreams, and you really start hitting them with some hard, heavy questions to the point where they like, okay, I hadn't thought about it or heard of it like this way, then you really get them start thinking. But they're going to truly respect you more because you're one out of the few that actually took time to even ask somebody else, what is your talents and gifts that you can share to the world? And if you do got connections, why you not hitting your connections up? You see what I mean? So that's what I mean. And even when you talk to them, you tell them too. Like, you got, tell them, hey, you got to fight your fears. You got to fight them. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck at the same job. Be stuck in the same position. Be stuck in the same thing over and over again that you do not like to do. And unfortunately, it's a whole lot of folks right now that is in jobs that they hate, that they stress out. I see a couple of management that I know. I keep telling them, y'all just need to do something else. But since they've been in the little job about 20-something plus years, whatever, and they just love the stress and love to try to snap back at you, then you look at them like, okay, so when you come down, you think we cool buddy, but if I come at you foul, I get in trouble. Nah, it doesn't play that way. Let me display my business side and really show you how it's done in a polite manner. But at the same time, we see individuals that are just like that, and they just don't know what to do, and they just so let's say use the word inconcise or something like that, but they just so into a job that really is not going to be there for them if shit does hit the fan, and then they are asked out, and all they know is where they know the job. It's like, hey, you have folks that you had somebody that told you an opportunity. You saw that dude or that chick's doing bigger and greater things, and you still stuck at the same spot with some same individuals afraid to move in life. Can't be afraid to move in life, and you can't be afraid to share your talents. So with that, thank you guys for tuning into this week's podcast, week 58, and I know it's something a lot too. Whenever I speak, I do like take a little pause and things of that nature. I don't know what that's about. I think that's part of my charm. Speaking of things of that nature. So, yeah. But other than that, that's just the sound South Central folks playing and going crazy. But yeah, other than that though, thank you guys for tuning into the podcast. Hope you guys learn something from week 58. And at the same time, catch you guys on Tuesday. Actually, my bad, not Tuesday, Monday for the video podcast. So it's your boy Q, saying peace, sayonara. More love, I'm out. Deuces.